You have to deal with these issues. How you pursue? You don't just isolate them and then say, okay, yeah, it's not fair that you have to go come over. The other girls that contested in this Miss Universe in Nigeria, they were happy for her because they also had solidarity. That was even more than what she won. They know that, you know, this is making a statement that the world needs to know. That is why it's not only the Africans, it's not only Nigerians that voted for ChIdimam in Miss Universe. Africans came out en masse and said, you know what, and the world as well, not even only Africans. People voted for ChIdimam because, you know what, no, nobody should be subject to this kind of bullying or adversity for no reason, for no fault of hers, because something her mother or father did. It's not right. That's the point. Thank you.
Can I ask a question? Just one question.
Sure, very well. Yeah.
Okay, so in as much as you are saying you have a different opinion, but from my interpretation, I just want to be clear. So you are saying ChIdimam won the Miss Universe Nigeria out of sympathy because of the bullying that she went through, to such a way that you had to neglect those Nigerians, those contestants that started the competition and grew up in Nigeria, more patriotic about Nigeria. But because ChIdimam went through bullying, went through traumatic experience, you had to pick her. So you are saying Nigerians picked ChIdimam out of sympathy, not that she was deserving. Is that what you are saying?
It is not out of sympathy. It is out of the whole concept of making a statement that people, Africans, shouldn't subject fellow Africans to that kind of humiliation. That is what it is. We had to rally around in solidarity and support for ChIdimam because of what she was facing, and we needed to help her heal from it somehow. And the only way we can help her heal is to support her to know that, okay, you know what, even though she has had this mental strength to stand it and then had to run away from it, from what was happening to her, we got her back. We had to make that statement clear. And the word, please, I let you ask your question. Please, I let you ask your question. You will give me ears, and then listen to me. I don't interrupt you. Please don't interrupt me. When I finish, you can also have, if you have a follow-up question, you can do that. That's how we can have an intellectual discourse.
Don't take too much time when you're answering the question, please.
No, if you ask a question that's very complex, you must expect a complex answer. I don't simplify complex questions, okay? So the point is simply this. Respect the fact that Africans, just that same way that Nigerians rallied around South Africans during the apartheid region because we know it was unfair, it was not right what South Africans were going through, we gave in everything. Everything. Me personally, I gave him my lunch money as donation for against apartheid. Okay? Yeah, so the point remains that when you said, you look at it, there's one saying that goes to us like, the really only thing required for evil to thrive over good is for the few good people to do nothing. You understand? Keep that in mind always. It is when everybody keeps quiet, when it's evil is going on, it now multiplies and accumulates and it becomes all over.
Okay.
It's like a virus. Thank you.
My question is, okay, you said Nigerians helped, South Africans during apartheid and all of that. So my question is, give me the link between Nigerians helping South Africans during apartheid, identity theft, as well as Miss Universe. Give me the link between those three things.
I will give you what you're just going to have to type into Google to get that information. I don't have to give you any link.
I'm not saying the link is in the research engine. What is the link between these three things? What does you contributing to South Africa has to do with identity theft as well as Miss Universe? What is the interaction between these three things?
You see, that is where you get this one story narrative already wrong already, in essence. What I'm telling you right now is there is no correlation between whatever happened in South Africa as to what her mother committed, if it is proven, because right now, under the law, there is what is called the principle of presumption of innocence. Her mother, even her own mother right now, listen, even her own mother, that is, you guys have said that she did this or did that. I don't know what it is that she's been charged for. I know there's never been any indictment on her mother either, unless you can help me correct that impression on me, right? So right now, even that mother that must have you accused of having done something is still innocent in the eyes of the law as we speak right now. until she is indicted and convicted of any particular crime in South Africa. That's when you can say the mother did this. For this reason, ChIdimam should be this. If ChIdimam is an accessory or an accomplice in that crime,
my question is still She's failing to answer my question. I'm saying he should give
now
me
it's
the
just
connection.
a conversation between two people.
Okay.
Okay, listen. Just a question. Do you think that if ChIdimam was not, I like her name by the way, I like the way it sounds. If she wasn't
Thank you.
coming from South Africa, do you think that she would have won? And please, like, be honest. Don't be
See, we are all humans, right? And we cannot detach emotions from some of these things. I followed this case from the beginning, right? Basically, we don't really put too much emphasis on this pageant thing in Nigeria or whatever. It's just for some few good-looking girls come around, walk on the stage and all those stuff. But the method, the style, the aids that greeted ChIdimam was just too much. She's a child. Let's even concede that
She's a
parents did
young
anything.
adult. She's a young adult. Don't say child.
No. I'm coming on. Listen, get my point. Emotions from people. I've worked in about 16 African countries. Right, I know the type of story that come around.
Judy, please can you just answer the question, my brother? You'll be allowed to submit and you can give all this rigmarole.
I've said that.
A simple question, my brother.
And I have answered.
That she would be able to win it if she wasn't socialized the way she was socialized and the way she was raised, the mannerisms, everything in South Africa. Do you think so? Yes or no?
No, it's possible she would have won. And I'll give you an example.
Yeah, it's possible. Let's leave it
Very
there.
possible,
I'm going to allow you to submit, Judy. I'll allow you to submit.
Okay then.
Let's leave it there.
Okay, so let me submit. The story around her was, of course, very pathetic. Let's concede that her parents committed a crime. Let's concede. Oh, the parents came to South Africa, whatever, and this some. Now, ChIdimam herself is a victim. Get my point? She's a victim. At the time the alleged crime was committed, she was a baby, right? Oblivious of the fact that something amiss has gone on. Now, what is the offense of a child who is not aware of a crime and being thrown under the bus by a whole nation? I was not even particular about most South Africans I was particular about the political leaders coming out to say, no, we don't want her. She doesn't have South African names. She doesn't have this. She doesn't have that. Listen. In the first place, who drew these borders for us? And like I said, I've worked in 16 African countries. I've had in South Africa when MTN came to Nigeria in 2001. I started with MTN, right? I have friends from South Africa. Sepo Makwena is my friend. He lived in my house for 2 years. When I came to South Africa, I was in this place for a year and 6 months. So when they say, oh, South Africans are wicked, I just said, no, you have met the wrong people. Oh, Nigerians are criminals. Oh, you have met the wrong Nigerians. There are good people in this world. There are good people. So we should not allow the activities of just few wicked people to now be cloud. I will be very stupid to say South Africans are hateful, South Africans are this. I just felt, come listen, this girl is a victim herself. You understand? I have kids. There's a way I talk to my daughter who is 16, and for days she'll be down. Oh, that you see when you screamed at me, I don't like it, I'm down. Now imagine the whole country, including political leaders, standing up to a girl who all her life has lived in South Africa, went to school in South Africa, made South African friends, most likely eat South African food, most likely have South African boyfriends, then to tell her, oh, you are not part of us, go away, no, you sell powder, go away. Come on, man, come on. We are human beings. There are better ways to expose these things. So listen, there's a issue going on here. Can you please hold on, let's sort this out. But no, they came like vampires. That was where my argument, my anger came from. Even now, take for instance, when she even finally came to Nigeria and won the pageant, you guys were still all on about her. Oh, she's still a criminal. She's still a criminal. What is she still? A toddler stealing identity? Come on, man. Come on. What did she steal? And like I said, let's even concede that her parents stole identity. You understand? Let's even concede. At the time this crime was committed, what role did ChIdimam play? You understand? What role did she play?
Your time is up, Judy. Your time is up, Judy. Let's allow for questions.
Thank you very much.
There's the first question.